Hi Virgo, this is your forecast for the month of April 2017. This is a general reading for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, or Virgo Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. You can watch your reading in 3 different ways: the full extended monthly, or for just the energy influence, watch the brief. Or if you prefer, watch the weekly for the upcoming week. Weeklies also make it easy for you to review information you may have forgotten in the full reading. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com. Please also check out my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/on-demand/finding-love for monthly love readings. So Virgo, this first week of April, you are waiting on something. Now, maybe you've made some investments, or you're making some plans, or you're just patiently working. This is going to be a week where you are looking at something, you're evaluating, you're assessing it, and whether or not you should make a direction change. So maybe you're re-evaluating a project, or you've put in some effort with something. It could be a long-term project, but you're waiting for some results. This is going to be a week that requires your patience. There could be some frustrating delays that you have to deal with, some lull in development. Some of you are looking at whatever you're involved in, and you're trying to decide whether it's a worthwhile investment. Maybe you're making a choice between something that appears risky or something that offers some sense of security for you. Others of you, maybe you're working for something and you didn't get a return on it. Now, maybe you were doing something, some volunteer work, or maybe you haven't gotten paid for something yet. And so you feel like maybe you wasted your time or your effort. For others of you, maybe something is missing from a situation, or maybe you quit too soon. Maybe you didn't follow up on something and there was some profitable opportunity that passed you by. So for some of you, this is you quit too soon, or you made a poor investment, or something just turned out to be a dead end for you. It was going nowhere. And this may be creating some worry for you about your finances, or making you feel as if maybe you should just let go of a particular enterprise. Some of you, maybe, there is an illness that you're dealing with, but you feel a sense of anxiety this week. There's some problems at work and issues about whether you're getting a return. Now, for some of you, there's a return with very little effort. Something is just happening for you, and it's happening easily. Whatever it is, this is going to be a week where you're taking, again, a closer look at your pursuits, your endeavors, your connections, your relationships, and wherever you've been putting in your time, your money, your emotions, and your effort. So you may need to reconsider some things, especially if you're not getting a return. You may have to think about how you can make more money, or where you can find more income. Maybe you have to restructure your budget, or even restructure certain aspects of relationships or partnerships that you're involved in. This could be a week, again, because you are frustrated about waiting for some change. You may be up against some negativity or some confusion on your part or the part of others, or some resistance. And it doesn't matter whether it's a big thing. Even the slightest thing could trigger a reaction from you where it's just the last straw, and you end up taking that irritation out on other people. Maybe there's something going on that you can't let go of, something you can't get over. Maybe you feel you were wronged in some way and you're holding on to that. But whatever it is, your concern and your worry about it is disproportionate to something. You are looking at it with a distorted view. This is particularly evident if you have a connection to somebody and you're worried about their earning potential, or it somehow impacts your earning potential. Though, because you're doing this reassessment, you may have an encounter where you end up having a mutual respect for another person. Maybe there's some good news for you this week. Maybe you're traveling, or some doors are opening and you're waiting to hear about that. Or you're just feeling having to be patient because you're having to wait for some type of movement or change or results to show up for you.